Oh, nice, Cecil. What are you doing? How you been?
Well, I just came by as the festivities started for Pastor Pat.
Oh, yeah. Say, Cecil, I was wondering. I was on that WBA and the LGBT searching committee. And when we was looking for a pastor to take Pastor Pat's place, I noticed that we only had one pastor who had a video, so that we could see what kind of preaching he was doing, like, so that we could pick the candidate that would most be the lucky pastor to come here and preach to such a fine, educated group like we have here at Westview.
Like you and me.
Like you and me. And so I had a brain aneurysm, and a thought came to me like a politician on Iowa. That maybe you and I could work up one of them video recommendations for Pastor Pat, because I don't think he has one. And we could tell the fine folks at that church, whatever that church was that was going to get him, that how lucky they were to get a fine guy. And if Pastor Pat ever wanted to get off the unemployment line and get a real job like most folks, then he'd have this already in his resume, and it would seal the deal. I'm just sure it would. And I reckon that you were in his Old Testament survey class, right? Yeah, and you got all his CDs. And so you know exactly how good a preacher is. So you'd be the ideal candidate to stand up here and tell those fine folks at that next church just what a fine pastor they might get.
I got pretty good notes on him, too, because I got it down pat.
You do?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, how good a preacher was he?
Well, he's pretty good.
Okay.
I'd sure like to do that and help you out on that deal. But first of all, I just want to tell everyone what a great influence he's been on us. What a great blessing he's been in this congregation.
Yeah.
Yep. Pat's a really smart man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is. I mean, there wasn't hardly any Sunday we came to church here, and he didn't come up with at least one or two words that no one knew how to even pronounce.
Right.
They don't know what they meant.
Oh, I know. I was here. Yeah.
He seemed to know. He seemed to know. I don't know. I think he dug up some of the words out of the mission fields in Africa before here.
Yeah.
But, or else he just dreamt them up.
Oh. Yeah.
He even know what he's talking about on that deal.
Yeah.
Another thing about old Pastor Pat is he's a great teacher.
Yeah.
And the man can preach.
Yeah.
Too.
I know he is.
I think
he's educated.
He is educated.
Yeah. Where'd he get all his education?
Well, he went to one of the country's finest cemetery schools, you know.
Oh. Okay.
Whoever gets this video that we're about to make, they got to realize what a blessing he's going to be to them and how fortunate they are to acquire someone like this.
Sure.
The one thing that they need to understand, though, they're going to have to probably get bigger KFC buckets for the offering.
Hallelujah! Yeah! I'll go with that, brother.
Well, anyway, when I got out of Pastor Pat's teachings, he'd always start out something like, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then God created man.
Yeah.
Then God created woman.
Yeah.
Now, I think he did that in that order so the man had a chance to say something. Amen?
Amen. I follow you. I'm tracking.
Well, then he came along, he had to name them.
Yeah.
So he named them Adam and Esther.
Oh.
Well, they went by and they had a little baby boy. They called him Noah.
No. Okay. What Noah do?
This is a pretty dry crowd out here.
What did Noah do?
Well, Noah, when he became of age, he went out and he built a big old ark. God instructed him to build an ark. There was going to be a rain of coming. So he built a big ark. And he warned everyone, get on this ark. Because if you don't, whoever didn't get on that ark got turned into a pillar of salt.
They did. That's some story, yeah.
Then it proceeded to rain for 40 years.
That's a long time.
That's how we got Salt Lake City.
I always wondered about that. Hallelujah. That makes sense. Hallelujah. I'm going to go there someday. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then after the waters finally receded, it took a little while. But Noah was informed, you got to go out and replenish the earth now. So Noah begot Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Pharaoh begot Abraham. Now Abraham was a great leader of those Israelite people. He, in fact, led them clear across the desert and across the Dead Sea on dry ground. Well, he married a girl by the name of Sarah. They was 150 years old when they had a little baby boy. They named him Samson, of course. Well, anyway, he had long hair, but he got his strength in that long hair of the Lord. He got his strength from the Lord. Because of his long hair. As long as he had his long hair, he had a lot of strength. He was the first ultimate fighter.
How big was he?
He's a big boy.
Oh, okay.
He's a big boy. Anyway, so Samson's walking out after he growed up, He's walking out through the countryside there one day, and his eyes came across a really beautiful woman, cleanest woman you'll ever see.
Yeah.
With lots of baths. Bathsheba. As it all turned out, Bathsheba wasn't real good for Samson over time.
Oh.
One night, when he was sleeping, she went in, cut his hair off.
Oh, yeah? What happened then?
That was bad. Because, he got his strength from the Lord through his long hair.
Yeah, right. I'm tracking. Yeah.
So, that allowed the Filipinos to come in and... Well, you recall, the Filipinos were at war with the Israelites about that time.
Yeah.
The Filipinos, on their side, they had this giant man. They named him, he was called the Incredible Hulk. Huge man.
No kidding.
He was bigger than Justin Martini. Well, they looked about alike, but he was big.
Yeah. So what?
Well, anyway, all the Israelites are just scared to death of this Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
And so, except for one little fella.
Little guy.
Yeah, he was a shepherd out in the mountains watching his sheep. Well, he heard this story about this battle was going on. Mm-hmm. He's not scared because he has the faith of the Lord with him.
Amen, brother. Amen.
He goes up and he says, I want to fight this fella. And he said, well, we don't want to. You go ahead and see how this works out for you. All the little guy had was a slingshot and a rock.
That's it?
Yeah, I was taught when I was little, he had 5 rocks, but he only used 1.
Okay.
You have to be prepared.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, he drew back and he killed that old Incredible Hulk. 1 shot right there.
Right on the head.
Fell down, was dead.
Did?
Cut his head off. And he did a happy dance.
Happy dance. That's where we get NFL got it, right? All right, now it makes sense. Yeah.
Anyway, so, the people of Israel were so happy with David. They had overcome the Filipinos,
Yeah.
They were so happy they made David their king.
They should have.
Well, about that time then, Moses was born.
Moses? Okay.
King Herod wanted to kill him. Well,
no.
I'm not really sure what he was thinking, but he wanted to kill Moses. Well, Moses' parents found out about this.
Yeah.
They put the little baby in a little basket. They put him out in the river. Now, they pushed him out. I don't think that's a really good idea.
How long is he in the river?
He was out there a while. Because when they retrieved him, he'd written the 10 Commandments.
Yeah. And then what happened?
Well, they got the 10 Commandments all written up.
Yeah.
And then there's another fellow that came along, and he's a very important part of the Bible. John the Baptist.
I've heard John the Baptist. Yeah,
John the Baptist was a little strange man.
Yeah,
but
good baptized.
He ate locusts and wild bunnies, if you believe. That's how we got the Easter bunny.
No! Hey, man.
So anyway.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah. Exactly. You're following me.
All right.
John is out baptizing a bunch of folk one day, and he looks up, and there he sees Jesus. Right back there, across the water. Well, yeah. John gets all excited, and he starts walking across the water right to Jesus.
Yeah, right on the water.
He only got about halfway there.
Yeah.
Big old fish came up and swallowed him.
That's the end of John, huh?
No. He spent 3 days in the belly of that fish.
Yeah.
Got his way over and belched him up on the shores of England.
Yeah.
That's where he met Paul.
Paul?
So you had John and Paul.
Yeah.
And they formed the group of Beatles.
I heard that. Let it be. Let it be. let it be.
I'm fixing to finish up here. Oh, okay. They didn't stay around too long because John's wife, Jezebel, broke them up. It looks like, I think, though, we need to close this thing down. It looks like people are kind of getting ready to go eat.
They look a little hungry.
But if they didn't get any of these fine, valid points, detailed information, then you need to remember 4 things that is instilled in me about Pastor Pat taught me.
Okay.
You need to remember these things. We're blessed to be a blessing.
Blessed be a blessing.
We're saved to serve.
Saved to serve.
Live a good life.
Live a good
and
life.
be compassionate to other people.
Amen, brother.
That's the same one. and always remember this, that you may just be the only Bible someone else will ever read.
Oh, now I better get my act together then. Thank you.